What's good, Chun-Li TV? It's your girl Chun-Li, and I am back with another video.
Now you benched, all your bum knee. Now I'm the bad guy, call me Chun-Li. Cause you was slipping, yup, you clumsy. And everything I peep, can't just unsee.
So, today's topic is going to be freshman advice video. We're going to be giving freshman advice tips and tricks.
Okay.
Before we get into that, make sure you guys go like, comment, and subscribe, watch our recent video, and give a like on your post notifications, and yeah, onward with the video. Freshman advice. This is what I have for number one. This is just based off of my head, based off of experience. Hope you guys like my bun. It might fall.
Nobody cares what you think.
Anyway, first thing, freshman advice. You want to make sure you go to orientation in the summer. No matter what day it is, always be prepared. Make sure you have all your stuff filled out, and so you can get all your classes right, and make sure you talk to your counselors if something is wrong, you don't like this class or you don't need to take this class. Make sure you guys let your counselors know. It's like attend orientation with like a buddy or a friend, just bring somebody with you so it doesn't seem as intimidating, because orientation is always supposed to be fun, because it's just like, getting the feel of the new school, new people, Secondly, I would
Today, Junior?
I would choose my classes wisely. Not saying that you only got to pick classes with your friends. Never do that, because that's never the answer. That never works. But always choose classes that are like new and that are interested in like your career when you get out of high school. So choose classes like a software developer, maybe take computer science. If you want to be an accountant, like take statistics, do like your math prep classes. Even if you're an AP, never took an AP class because I slacked a little bit, to be honest, but it's all good. It's all good. But and thirdly, make sure you get yourself together. Don't like overpack on the first day of school. Don't overpack, because trust me, freshman year is pretty straightforward. Like, you really don't do that much on the first day if you think about it, but like high school terms you kind of do, but then you kind of don't. So make sure you don't overpack and don't overstress yourself. Make sure you calm down, relax, find a friend, talk over like, hey, what are you bringing to school tomorrow? Or what are you doing that? Like, just be yourself, just keep cool. Like, just have the basic stuff in your bag, like your pencil, folders, paper, like some notebooks and stuff, pens, markers, etc. The basic stuff that you've been using up until this day. Bring like things that you're gonna need throughout the day. So one, you're gonna need water. Bring your lunch. I would bring my lunch the first day of school, because it's always gonna be crowded. The lines are gonna be crazy crowded. Bring a lunch, unless you want to stand in line that long, up to you. But personally, I would bring a lunch. That way I wouldn't have to wait in that long line. That way you don't get any time to talk to your friends, socialize, tell everybody how your summer was. Like, really, that doesn't just go for freshmen, it goes for like anybody. Like, if you're just that kind of person, go ahead. Bring like gum, always smell good. So bring like your perfume, cologne, bring some lotion, chapstick, lip gloss, you gotta stay glossy and you gotta be perfect.
What?
Bring like maybe a jacket or sweater, because some classrooms are cold and some classrooms are hot. Like, some teachers may like it cold in the classroom. Some teachers may like the air just, circulating without anything being on. It's always going to be prepared. Yeah. Maybe some snacks, after lunch you may feel like a little snackish or whatever, just bring like little stuff, little stuff. Stuff that won't smell, as what the teachers say, or leave ants and rats in the classroom. Just common sense. What is this, fourth or third? Next, would say find a friend, make friends the first day of school. Like, you can communicate with your old friends, but I would focus on making new friends. That way you can make your clique, bigger. Always want to make sure you find the right friends. Don't just hang out with anybody. Don't hang out with like the people who just want to be with you just because of what you have or whatever. And some friends that are generally going to want to be with you the whole school year. And, maybe outside of school you guys can like kick it outside of school. That way you guys can know each other more, get to know each other more. You dig? Next thing is always keep your schedule on you. for at least the first 3 or 4 days of school, depending how many classes you have and how big your school is and how many levels there is. Always keep your schedule on you. What I mean by that is, like, what I did was I put my schedule on my phone on my lock screen. So I took a picture of my schedule and set as my lock screen. So all right, I don't have to keep going back in my bag or, you know, going back and forth, ruffling through stuff to get my schedule, just a piece of paper with all my classes on there. Put it on your lock screen so that way when it's probably 10 minutes till you're like, where your next class is going to be. So just look at your lock screen. That way you can just figure out right there. Have your lunch schedule on there too, so that way you know what time to go to lunch and what time it's over. Ask for help, like when you're first walking into school. Maybe walking with a friend who kind of familiarized with the school, like have been there throughout the summer or maybe one time before. Like try to be with somebody who kind of knows the school a little bit. You know, they don't have to be a freshman, they can be an upperclassman or anything. Stick with somebody. Ask teachers for help, because there's gonna be teachers all over the building asking, oh, do you know where this is? Do you know where that is? Do you know where you're going? Like, always make sure you know what you're doing. Trust me, by the end of the week you should know all your classes. By then you are more comfortable with yourself, so that way you're like, okay, I know where this class, I don't even have to look at my phone or look at my schedule, so you already have it down packed. My next thing was join clubs. Join clubs. I recommend you join clubs your freshman year. That way you can familiarize yourself with like people at the school, and like you can make new friends through clubs also. That way you can continue up your clubs, and that way joining clubs can earn you hours depending on what you join. It could also earn you a cord by your senior year. You get an honors cord or a cord for, like, you know, being in that club. Take some like research on like different clubs that are at the school, stuff that interests you. Don't just join things because somebody tells you to. You have to actually, like, you know, think about it. Also, be familiar with your teachers. Not saying to be a teacher's pet, but like have a good relationship with their teacher. You know, you don't have to bring them an apple every day. Like, that's childish, you know. But like, you know, just build a good relationship with your teacher. Always ask questions. If you're stuck on something, maybe like stay after school or after class, or come before school, come during lunch. They're willing to help you if you just ask. If they see you trying, they're gonna bump your grade up. I promise you. Keep that between me and you. They're never gonna like fail anybody unless they don't do anything at all in the whole semester, trimester. You know, always just be there and be prepared, and like never be late. Come in late and say, oh, I was talking to my friend in the hallway, or don't. Just always be on time. Allow yourself to get ready. Give yourself time to get to school. Make sure you take your work seriously, because starting your freshman year, everything starts adding up until your senior year of school. So therefore, you really can't really just not do anything. That's when you start taking like more like tests. Maybe some people are joining AP classes. I mean, even though they have that in like middle school, but you kind of want to really give your all in your freshman year. Back again when you're in your junior year. Not so much your senior year, but never take anything for granted. Always do your work, turn in your work on time. You can ask your teachers, because they're always going to be there for you. You can even ask other teachers and like other friends. That way they can help you and you can help them, and we can all help each other pass the 9th grade. You feel me?
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But yeah, the main thing is just don't be overwhelmed. Like, don't overwhelm yourself. Find you a friend that you can kick it with. You know, get yourself familiar with people who know the school already, so that way they can kind of help you around. Just be yourself. You know, you don't got to change yourself for anybody, and that goes out to everyone watching this video. Always be yourself and never worry about what other people think, because that's just dead. Yeah, just live it up. You know, you're still in school, so don't go in there like, yeah, freshman, yeah, like you gotta be chill. You just can't be extra.
Oh, ho, brother, ho, whoa, 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 now you got too much dip on your chip.
But, you know, just be yourself and find you some good friends, build a relationship with your teacher, and, you know, join some clubs, meet some new friends, mingle, you know, get to know the school more, and just stay yourself and be cool, you know? You dig? I felt like my favorite year of high school was probably, I would say, my freshman year and maybe my sophomore year. I met most of my friends my sophomore year, and through then I met like, I gained probably over like a lot of friends that I had before, but I didn't go to the same high school the whole time. But up until my sophomore year, that's when I started like gaining more friends, because that's when I transferred down here. Therefore, always like take your work seriously. Make sure you guys study for your final exams, because those are very important when it comes to like the end of like the semester, or like when it's about to be like Christmas break, spring break, even the summer break. So always make sure you guys are ready for finals. You know, even study, like you can study in the library, study at home, study like anywhere. So just get yourself prepared. Make sure you don't overwhelm yourself. So give yourself time to like relax, you know, hang out with your friends, and then go back to study. You know, it helps you. Like, and don't do your homework for like 6 hours straight. That's not gonna help you do anything. You could do your homework and like, you know, take a break, maybe catch a TV show, you know, and then go back to doing your homework, because that helps me. If I'm doing my homework for like almost 2 hours straight, it really doesn't help me. It just like overwhelms me. But everybody is different, so do what makes you comfortable. And this is gonna wrap up this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Go watch my recent video, and you guys tell your friends and turn on your post notifications. Therefore, Chun Lily TV, we are out.